Do you know that sex trafficking is going on in your backyard?
Do you?
It happens here.
Happens now. Every year, 50,000 women and children are brought to the United States to work as slaves.
Did you know that? Where is sex trafficking targeting now?
Nearly worldwide. Guatemala, Philippines, Mexico, Barbuda, Finland, Nepal, India, Bosnia, Singapore, and Albania.
And even in our home, the U.S.?
Yes. Sex trafficking is a modern-day form of slavery, in which sexual acts are induced by force, fraud, or manipulation.
It's also known as commercial sex exploitation, and victims are also used for organ harvesting for the rich and their children. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 5, clearly states that no one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, or degrading treatment or punishment.
My grandfather sold me in a local donut shop when I was 12. Well, I thought it was a donut shop, but it was really an undercover brothel. My virginity was taken away by a truck driver for $100. I thought I was worth more. My parents always told me I was a precious ruby, but after he was dead, I felt like dirt. I felt like my grandfather allowed this to happen to me. When I came back to my grandfather, he told me not to tell a soul. Then he dropped me off at home to my parents like nothing ever happened. Since that dreadful day, I never wanted to go to my grandpa's house because he would just take me all around San Mateo County to these undercover prostitution places. I never told anyone my story till now. Are you listening?
How people can help spread the word. Talk to your friends and family of what you've learned. Start an organization or club at your school. Be proactive and volunteer. Maybe you can also have an organization come to your school and raise awareness for the help of many by giving a speech.
Help educate and raise awareness. Also, let victims know that there is help available for them. Justice will be brought to the victims, and the traffickers will be identified on an easier level and prosecuted.
The Frederick Douglass Foundation, for example, is attempting to stop human slavery and sex trafficking. This foundation also helps the victims of sex trafficking and speaks at schools to raise awareness as well.
Polaris Project combats human trafficking and modern-day slavery. Their goal is to seek a place to live in with no slavery. By increasing understanding of slavery and human trafficking, more victims will be identified and protected.
The Somali Mom Foundation is an organization all over the world that helps girls and women escape the hands of slavery and sex trafficking. The Somali Mom Foundation is an organization that helps girls all around the world and women escape the hands of slavery and sex trafficking.
Somali Mom Foundation helps the girls discover new things. Somali Mom Foundation, organization all over the world, helps girls and women escape the hands of slavery and sex trafficking.
Somali Moms Foundation helps the girls discover new things. Somali Mom has taught girls how to knit and other domestic capabilities to make time go by. She knew that the life of sexual slavery was the only life that they knew.
I was introduced to prostitution when I was 7 years old. My mother forced me to have sex with her one day. Then she took me to a friend's house, and I thought it was a party, but really it was a trap. I was sold to men and women. It was so painful I cried till I had no tears left. Finally, after what felt like days being in that house, when really it was just a couple of hours, we left. I remember my mother smiling and me barely being able to walk. As I grew up, I was taken everywhere in the Bay Area. It soon became like a job, and since I was homeschooled, no one could see the signs of abuse. I am 20 years old now, and I stopped prostituting under my mother's rule when I was 19. I don't talk to her anymore. All I think about is how dirty and how love-deprived I was. Are you listening now?